Barbershop Conversations. Click the link up top if you're on Instagram. 9 Wives, man. 9 Wives. Click the link below if you're on YouTube. I was listening to Shakur Stevenson speak yesterday, and he said at the end of his press conference, he says Bob Arum is keeping Oscar Valdez away from him. He didn't fight him at 126, and only God knows if he's going to fight him at 130, right? Now, fast forward to, Gary Russell's in a similar position. He didn't get, Al Haymon kept his 3 amigos from him, the third amigo being Carl Frampton. You can look at, you can see how Devin Haney has to fight and claw for a fight. Now let's look at the other side. Let's look at the media. Black media, it doesn't matter the promotional company, gets the leftovers, for sure. You know what I mean? Whether it's, no matter, I don't want to leave nobody, let's say all of them, okay? All of them. Shout out to my man in Jacksonville. I got an idea, and I know we're used to things being status quo, and how about black fighters and black media unite? Simply put, we could eliminate sanctioning fees. That 3% that you guys are paying, we could, your stories, because fighters got to understand, y'all post on Instagram and all that, but that doesn't curate history. You know what I mean? People go to media outlets to curate history. It's just how it's programmed, you know? And history is going to tell the story. So I say this to say this. If black media and black fighters united, you could eliminate Dan Rafael and people like him, his profile. You could eliminate sanctioning fees. You can't do nothing without the other. Media, you would be able, they would top rank PBC, DAZN, they would have to pay for you to go to fights. You would get free hotel, free airfare per diem. And fighters, you would make and save a lot of money because your profile would be better, and you will get the fights that you want. Because if black media and black fighters unite, it would weaken everybody else that's outside of them. But you don't understand this until you're on the second half of your career and you're saying, like Andre Ward said it yesterday, and I'm not one time I'm not going after Andre Ward, but he's a retired fighter. And now he's complaining about status quo in boxing, about sanctioning fees and about everything else, and how we're so acclimated to things being the way it should be. I'm going to tell you one thing, and I want you guys to understand this clearly. The man that's giving you the check, or there's a woman named Kathy Duver, a woman that's giving you the check, don't love you as much as your kids love you. Okay, take care of your last name. You understand? And it doesn't matter how much they're paying you. They're getting paid more because they have a lifetime contract with whoever they're with. Okay? And I urge black media and black fighters to unite. Now, I do this for fun. This is y'all know by now, I love going up against the machine, and they can't financially impact me, so it bothers them. They can't physically impact me, so it bothers them. They can't spiritually impact me, so it bothers them. But we can literally upset the apple cart in boxing. If Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Gary Russell, who else is in there, all form like a pseudo union and say we can fight each other for the next 2 years, that would change the course of boxing. Forget the sanctioning fees. The fans are going to show up without the sanctioning fees. Trust me. Trust me. All right? You don't need network TV anymore because the fans are paying. You want proof of that? Gervonta Tank Davis, Rolly Romero. The fans are going to pay for that. It is so, listen, fighters, it is so easy for you to make $2 million a fight trusting your fan base. It is ridiculous. Especially when you're in the upper crust. You can make $2 million just by making the fight, because there's a base of 200,000 people, 200,000 to 300,000 people that will buy pay-per-view. It's been proven. From Ugas to Pacquiao, from Tank Davis to Barrios, from Earl Spence to Danny Garcia. There's a base that will forever buy the fights as long as you promote it. And until media and black fighters unite, you're going to consistently get disrespect. Dan Rafael will continue to have the last word. Bob Arum and Al Heyman and Eddie Hearn will continue to have the last word. And you know what I'm going to say in like 10, 15 years? When I'm worth millions upon millions upon millions of dollars, which I already am, you're going to say, God damn it, that little aggressive, smart motherfucker Fred was right. How the hell are you taking punches and you're not being rewarded through perpetuity? How come when you fight, if you fight 5 times on a major network, you should get money through perpetuity? If you're fighting on Fox 5 times, you should be able to get money for perpetuity. You know how much money you made them? Media, you should be able to get retirement. You should be able to get 401k. But I'm telling you, when you get 50, 55, 60 years old and you can't move as well as you used to, you can't go to as many fights as you used to, when fighters, you're 33, 34, 35, and you're only fighting once a year and people don't want to fight you because you're in between good and great and you lost a half a step, then you're going to realize that motherfucker Fred was right. You got to dismantle this machine. And if we don't, guess what's going to happen? Jack Johnson, Joe Louis, Patterson, Floyd Patterson, Mike Tyson went broke. Pernell Whitaker lost his money. Roy Jones went up and down, up and down, up and down. Muhammad Ali went broke. Don't you know Muhammad Ali's birthday lands on a 3-day weekend? Martin Luther King. Shouldn't there be something in boxing for that 3-day weekend? Anyways, man, I'm just a man that telling you guys the truth, and you guys may do what you may, but we can do this, and we can eliminate. Bob Arum's been in business for 50 years. Al Heyman probably for 15. Eddie Hearn going on 5. Eddie Hearn is I don't care what y'all say, Eddie Hearn is the biggest winner out of all of this the last 5 years. The biggest winner. He's having so much fun using other people's money and being famous, being a celebrity, at the expense of you. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. 9 Wives up top on Instagram in the profile. 9 Wives down below on YouTube. Barbershop Conversation. I genuinely appreciate you guys. Tonight in the barbershop, we going in on this subject tonight. And, you know, maybe because I'm wearing this sweater today, it kind of inspired me. I don't know what it is, but shout out to Huey P. Newton. He's being honored today. Today's the 24th. He's actually being honored today with a bus. His wife is presenting it today, coincidentally. So, Barbershop Conversation. Shout out to Huey P. Newton. Congratulations. Well deserved up in Oakland, being honored. And fighters, you need to be honored for perpetuity. Listen to me when I tell y'all this. I only speak truth. I'm one of the few media members that don't thrive off of needing you. I'd rather give you guys information and you implement it. Barbershop Conversations. Hit the subscribe button. Holla. Peace.